Good morning. Today we are going to complete our chapter, which is related to ratios, with a new lesson, which is equivalent ratios. Actually, equivalent ratios are going to be very similar for equivalent fraction. In the chapter which is related to fraction, we say that equivalent means two fractions have the same values but different numerators and denominators. And this is the same here in the ratios. So I'm going to have two ratios, same value, different numbers. First of all, I want to simplify the ratio, then I will going to find the equivalent ratios. To simplify any ratio, we are going to divide the ratio by the highest common factor. Actually, know that the highest common factor means that the highest number that I can divide both terms by it without a remainder. So let me start to simplify the following ratio, 15 to 21. Actually, if you take a look at these two numbers, we found that the highest common factor is 3. So I'm going to divide both sides by 3. 15 divided by 3 is 5, and 21 divided by 3 is 7. So the simplest form from this ratio is 5 to 7. Let me take a look here, 50 to 100. What is the highest common factor between these two numbers is 50. Divide by 50, divide by 50. You are going to reach 1, 2, 2. What if you used a factor but not the highest common factor? 50 to 100. If you take a look at these two numbers, you can find many factors, 5, 10, 25. If you use one of these factors, which they are not the highest common factor, you need to make the division procedure again until you reach the simplest form. Let's try with divide by 5. Divide by 5, you're going to reach 10 to 20. Actually, the 10, the 20 also contains a common factor, which is 10. So 1, 2, 2. If you take a look at these two numbers that you divided by, 5 and 10, 5 and 10, and you multiply them together, you are going to reach what? The highest common factor, which is the 50. So 5 times 10 equals to what? To 50. So the same procedure, there's no differences between them, but the only difference that here you are going to use the highest common factor and you are going to divide only one time. Here you are going to use any other of the common factors and you are going to divide more than one time. To find an equivalent ratio, we are going to multiply the terms of the ratio by a number. You can choose any number you want, but you have to make sure that if you multiply the first term by 2, you have also to multiply the second term by the same number. So if you multiply this by 2, you are going to reach 4 to 6. If you multiply this by 3, you are going to reach 6 to 9. So you have to multiply both terms by the same number. Actually, to make this easily, you can write the ratio as a fraction. So simply, you can write 2 to 3 as a fraction, which is 2 out of 3. And you can simply multiply both the numerator and the denominator by the same number to indicate the concept of equivalency easily. For the second one, which is 5 to 6, we are going to do the same. So by 2, 10, the new ratio will be 10 to 12. This is our lesson for today, and you are going to solve your activity book, pages 124 225, 226, and 227. Thank you for listening.